Hello, thank you all for tuning in to another edition of Outside the Shop NFL Draft Profile edition. The prospect we're going to be talking about is Mac Jones, a guy who you guys know, the starting quarterback for the Alabama Crimson Tide this past year, defending champion Alabama Crimson Tide. A underrated prospect, and I think not talked about prospect in this quarterback class. People talk about Trevor Lawrence. People talk about Justin Fields. People talk about Trey Lance out of North Dakota State. And you don't hear, and Zach Wilson out of BYU, and you don't hear people talk about Mac Jones as much. Also, I think it hurts him that he played under Tua Tagovailoa and Jalen Hurts at Alabama as well. But this is a legit prospect right here. First of all, he can spin the ball. Really nice thrower, has a really nice arm. He has real arm talent, folks. Makes tons of impressive throws. He's a good decision maker. He can go from one read to two read to three read to four read very quickly. Boom, 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 bang. He's like a machine that way. In the face of pressure, everything's going on. He's a machine. He keeps the same motion. The moment never seems too big. He knows what he's supposed to be doing. He's a guy who knows what's going on. He takes what's there to be had. And what I mean by that is, if a receiver's open, and this is one of the negatives, and I'll get into that about the talent, but he'll hit him. And I think that's what you have to do. You have to capitalize on when everything is working well for you. And he can do that. He can run an offense. He can be a game manager. He can control the game. He has pinpoint accuracy. He has really good ball placement. He can stand in the pocket strong, extend the ball down the field. He can move his feet in the pocket. He's not necessarily fast, but he has good pocket feet. He's looking to make aggressive throws downfield, which I love. So he's looking to make plays with his arm. Like I said, machine in the face of pressure. Great ball placement. Good pocket presence. Amazing pocket presence. Now, in terms of and can make any throw. Real arm talent. He can make any throw you need, almost. Any throw you need. And in terms of the negatives, at Alabama, lots of people are open. He threw to Devontae Smith, Michi, number 8, and he had Najee Harris and Devontae Smith, the Heisman Trophy winner. Elite defense, great offensive line, the whole deal. And that makes it hard to evaluate him, but I will say this in Mac Jones' defense. When it came to the points where Devontae Smith is covered and he needs to make a throw, or these guys are covered and he needs to make a throw, he did that. But in terms of weaknesses, right, play with a lot of talent. Things aren't going to be that ideal in the NFL. Also, he's not an elite athlete for the position. I think that's what's the infatuation with Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, and Justin Fields. They're all great athletes. And Mac Jones is he's okay. Like I mentioned, he's really good pocket feet, but he's not breaking away. He's not making these crazy throws on the run. He's not doing all that. And the system was really easy at Alabama. The coaching was great. Everything was ideal. How does he work when he has to be the guy? I think that is the biggest question. But at the very least, I think he's Andy Dalton. High point, I think he's Matt Ryan. So there's a lot of variance between Matt Ryan on one end, Andy Dalton on the other end. But I think he's going to be a really good quarterback, and he's going to be a guy for at least 8 to 10 years. It's going to be a starting quarterback in this league. Teams that could use him: San Francisco 49ers. Obviously, they traded up for the number 3 overall pick. Chicago Bears, Carolina Panthers, New England Patriots, Atlanta Falcons, Denver Broncos. If your team needs a quarterback, first round, I think he's going to go high in the first round too. Look at Mac Jones. I know he played for Alabama. I know everybody talks about the talent, but he's a lot more talented of a guy than you think.